The Bok team has been released. The team that is taking on England this Saturday at Twickenham, or Allianz, whatever you want to call it, Allianz Stadium. It has been released. Rassie has named his team, and I'm hell of excited. There's a couple changes. I got some of my predictions wrong, but we'll run through it. Welcome back to the Rugby Oaks. My name is George. And if you haven't already, give us a little sub there and definitely comment on this, because I'm sure there's going to be some comments on the squad and the choices that have been made. So let's run through it. So starting off, I got the first two right. Oxenbonga I got correct. Thomas Atoy has now been rested, and Wilco Low coming in. Now listen, Wilco Low has played at Harlequins for a couple of seasons. He's an immense scrummager, and he's obviously scrummed up against some of these English boys before. So that's not a bad swap out. I mean, Thomas Atoy does currently play in England, so I did expect him there, but no hate to Wilco Low. I think he's going to do what he does best. He's another version of Frans Maherba. So let's see what he can bring on Saturday. Bring the heat. Come on. Then I got Eben correct, but RG Snyman teaming up with Eben. I mean, nothing wrong with that as well. Franco must have picked up an injury maybe or something in training. He did look a bit rusty, but nothing wrong with RG partnering up with Eben. I know he's normally incredible off the bench, but he's so talented. Probably the most dynamic lock in world rugby, because he can just do the offload. He's Sonny Bill Williams in 7 feet form. So he's an incredible rugby player. So I'm excited to see that partnership. Then the back three I got correct. Sia, Pieter Steph du Toit, and Jasper Visser. These guys are going to do some damage. I think this is a very strong pack of 8. I'm very, very excited to see them take on the English. There has been some talk this week. Some of the rookies, I think it was Freeman in the English team, he was like, oh, we can beat the Boks. I mean, they can beat the Boks, but come on, not on Saturday, boys. Come on. Anyway, we'll move on to the back line, and this is where I got a couple of things wrong. So Grant Williams taking the 9 jersey. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. He was incredible off the bench when he came on against the Scots. He injected incredible amounts of pace. He brought the game back to life, and he was just that X factor we were missing. Again, we mentioned it before. Hendricks had a bit of a substandard game. Was a bit slow at the ruck time, and to be fair, South Africa's ruck time and the speed of which to get the ball from ruck to out to the back line is one of the quickest. I think it was the quickest in the Rugby Championship. So we need to keep that to keep England sort of on their toes, because we know their rush defense is a bit iffy at the moment. And then he's partnering up with Manie at 10. So look, I didn't predict Manie to be there. I was thinking of having him there because, as I've just mentioned, the English rush defense is a bit iffy. So Manie can capitalize on that. Obviously, his kicking is a concern, so people will worry about that. But there are other players who can kick here, like Cheslin Colby, who's on the team as well. So yeah, I'm happy with Manie being there. The conditions I mentioned in my previous video, they're not favorable to him always, but it could be a crisp, cool day on Saturday, and it works out well for him there. I'm excited to see him. Manie, his last time in a green and gold, he looked incredible against Argentina, so we cannot complain with having Manie Libbok there. Fantastic choice. Then Kurtley Arendse at number 11, he's back in with his Power Ranger partner in crime, Cheslin Colby, best winger in the world, possibly best player in the world. I'm excited to see these two guys destroy together, sidestep, break some ankles, up against Freeman maybe, because I know Faya Waboso is injured. So that's exciting. And then we round it all off, the starting 15, Damien Dallander, Jesse Krill, and Apalele Fassi at the back. Centre partnership, edged in stone. They are so good together, and they will keep things tight and keep things loose. That sounds odd, but you know what I mean? They're going to keep things tight in defense, and I think these guys are going to smash and bash together and keep things loose, and we're going to score some tries, especially when they link up with Manie. So that is a solid starting 15. I'm hell of excited. The bench is not a bomb squad. Well, it kind of is, but it's not. It's an original 5-3 split that we know people are used to. I don't think Rassie and the rest of the coaches have listened to all the media and the noise about South Africa's bomb squad is arrogance, blah, blah, blah. Shh. They hate us because they ain't us. So I'm excited for this 5-3 split, actually, because we've got some experience there. Got the usual suspects, Marks, Dennekamp, and Koch. I predicted them there already. Then this is where I got things wrong. Ulrich Lowe is in the team, and I really did want to see Cameron Anakom play here. I've got a good feeling he'll play in the next game, but I'm not saying Ulrich Loh was off form or anything, but I just think Cameron Hanekom deserved his chance this time. So excited. I'm excited to see Ulrich and Kwacha have another go. So Kwacha's there with him. And then the three backline players we've got Kobus Reinach, who I thought was going to start, and he's there with Handré Pollard, the faithful ice in the veins, and Lukhanyo Now, can you imagine the English looking at that bench going, oh my gosh, look at the caps they've got on that bench, the experience, it's phenomenal. So I think that's going to be a worry for England. We definitely have a stronger bench than I'm going to stop banging on about it. My prediction now, I predict South Africa to win. I hate doing predictions, but I'm going to say by 8 points. I think it's going to be tight. The English, they turn up. I know they didn't have a great show. I mean, they played very well last weekend, but there were errors against the Aussies. But they do turn up against us because it's that like grudge match from last year's semi-final from the World Cup. So let me know in the comments what you think of the squad. Let me know your predictions. I'm very excited. I land in Cape Town on Saturday so I can go watch it with the Chomas in the bar. And I cannot wait. Till next time. Cheers.